Greetings. This is episode 1 of EdgeIgniter, titled Introducing the Mission of EdgeIgniter, Fact-Based Pathways to Personal Advancement. I am Alex Rivers, and today we will establish the foundational principles of this series, emphasizing its commitment to delivering evidence-informed assistance for individuals seeking incremental improvements in their lives. To commence, let us define the name EdgeIgniter. The term edge denotes a competitive or personal advantage and enhanced capacity to navigate challenges with greater efficacy and resilience. Igniter refers to the act of initiating or sparking a transformative process, much like kindling a flame that sustains ongoing progress. Together, EdgeIgniter encapsulates the podcast's ethos, to activate and cultivate that advantage through targeted, knowledge-driven interventions, enabling listeners to elevate their circumstances methodically. This definition directly aligns with the program's purpose, which is to provide modest yet impactful support to those in need, individuals facing obstacles such as financial strain, professional stagnation, or health-related difficulties. Unlike traditional self-help podcasts that often rely on inspirational narratives or unsubstantiated claims, EdgeIgniter prioritizes fact-based and knowledge-oriented guidance. Our objective is to furnish concise materials, such as structured frameworks and actionable directives, grounded in rigorous research from fields like psychology, sociology, and behavioral economics. This approach aims to facilitate measurable advancements, empowering listeners to level up their skills and improve their overall state of life without overwhelming them with excessive detail or unverified advice. Central to this mission are key principles drawn from cognitive behavioral studies, which demonstrate that succinct, targeted interventions can produce compounding benefits by reducing cognitive overload and promoting sustained engagement. For instance, research indicates that brief, evidence-based prompts enhance adherence to behavioral changes, as they align with human cognitive limits and foster gradual habit integration without inducing fatigue. In terms of core components, each episode will deliver condensed resources, including checklists, decision models, and step-by-step protocols. This format is informed by habit loop models in behavioral science, such as those proposed by Charles Duhigg and supported by neurological studies, which outline how cues, routines, and rewards form repeatable patterns. By providing these in a streamlined manner, we enable listeners to apply knowledge efficiently, building momentum toward long-term gains. Building upon this structure, listeners can anticipate a progression in subsequent episodes that expands on foundational skills for personal and professional growth. The next episode will introduce evidence-informed strategies for building daily resilience, setting the stage for subsequent discussions. While the subsequent episodes have been prepared to maintain consistency in our fact-based approach, we'll cover practical topics such as establishing work-life boundaries to prevent burnout, addressing internal shame mechanisms, reducing self-deception through reflective practices, sustaining progress amid life changes, and refining decision-making in high-pressure situations. These installments will offer targeted insights and tools, drawn from psychological and behavioral research, to support incremental advancements without delving into exhaustive specifics here, ensuring each episode remains focused and applicable. Expected outcomes include improved decision-making, heightened resilience, and tangible life enhancements, as evidenced by longitudinal studies on knowledge application. For example, analyses of adult learning programs reveal that consistent exposure to fact-based guidance correlates with sustained improvements in well-being and productivity over periods of 6 to 12 months. In conclusion, EdgeIgniter is designed to serve as a reliable resource for those seeking practical elevation, rooted in verifiable insights rather than mere motivation. We invite you to engage with the content deliberately, applying it to your context for optimal results. Thank you for joining this inaugural episode. The next installment will address evidence-informed strategies for building daily resilience. Until then, consider one small, fact-supported step toward your advancement. The content presented in this podcast episode represents my personal opinions and is intended for informational purposes only. It should in no way be considered a substitute for professional advice from qualified experts, such as psychologists, therapists, or other licensed professionals. Always consult with appropriate specialists for personalized guidance on matters related to mental health, self-improvement, or any other topics discussed.